Hello there, good people of YouTube. It's me back again in a little different, humanely form, you could say. Um, and yeah, sorry about that. I have to leave it without the screen share for a second because I wanna try to pop out the chat. Uh, so I can see it nicely because I can't use my phone. Okay. I have it popped out, but that's that damn that pop out fucking sucks. Mm, Alright, I guess I will have to live with this. Uh, I mean, literally better this than nothing at all, right? So let me see, I can do this now. And if I start the video. Okay, that works. Yeah, last time I was streaming, I think you said it, Lich, that my microphone was a little down. Uh, and like I'm not gonna lie, I straight up didn't believe you because the audio peaks looked normal on OBS. But then when I was editing the video, yeah, my microphone sounded a little bit distant, which is crazy because it's right here in front of me. So I upped it by like 2 decibels. And if it's a little bit too much, just say it in the chat. I will knock it down and we'll work towards something that sounds good, actually. Um, and yeah, for today, I wanted to do something a little bit different because the. Okay, sounds good. Great. For today, I wanted to do something a little bit different because yesterday this Sony State of Play thing happened and I didn't know. Um, and I didn't actually know about it beforehand. And I was like, oh man, this Sony thing happened. You know what? I have a stream tomorrow. I will like skip.
Hi everyone, I'm Asad Kizilbash.
I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say and let it run. This Sony State of Play thing happened. I'm curious about it, and you know, saw it that some other YouTubers, saw some other YouTubers like reacted to this, and this Silent Hill thing. I'm very curious about the Silent Hill remake, so I wanted to just check it out together. I only like know like little tidbits of information, Most like the biggest one being, I know that God of War Ragnarok is coming to PC, which is fucking crazy. Like, we're gonna talk about it when we get there, I suppose. But god damn, PS5 like continues to have no games. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it run. I'm not gonna pause it like I usually do with normal videos, because during those things like this, there is usually enough of a downtime for me to say something. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it run.
Head of product at PlayStation
And
Studios,
then we're gonna go back to
PlayStation
normal
I'm here to welcome one of the newest members
reactions.
of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk. This team brings together some of the most talented developers in our industry, with an incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year, and today they're revealing gameplay captured in-engine on PS5. But first, here's an extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord galaxy.
I don't know what Concord is, man. Oh yeah, Lich, the new games. Okay. New games are kinda terrible with their disk space requirements. It's fucking nuts. So what is this? Battle Royale or hero shooter?
Oh, jukebox.
No fucking way this is a single player experience.
It was a spontaneous, creative decision made after years of careful research.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Besides, it worked, didn't it?
How much longer for the upload?
A few more minutes. Hey, start time. Try it with hot sauce. You'll like it. Trust me.
No. Do not trust him.
Whoa. Where's this coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals. We'll stick to the plan. We can do this. And then, that. That was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave with this blue button...
Amar, we will. We will.
I'll be waiting outside.
No one moves. We'll be taking this off your hands.
What? This?
Oh, cool gun design actually. I fucking hate cinematic trailers. This tells me nothing about this game, man.
Down a little for you. Meet at the rendezvous point.
Wait, what? Where's the rendezvous? I didn't catch that.
Copy that, Bill.
Okay, but I love the barrel guy.
Well played.
Fine. They only got one of my legs.
How are those hands? How bad is it? You're still mad at me?
The barrel guy is my favorite. By far.
Got him.
One off. This is you.
Got him.
I am developing a taste for destruction.
How is this the only like cool design on the screen? The big fat yellow barrel.
This would be a very dishonorable way for us all to die.
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us. Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
One off, Do not dare.
Well, we were supposed to stick together.
If you let go, I swear I will be
Oh,
vengeance.
look, there they are.
Man, literally, you are right. This is some Marvel humor, and it is a.
Dishonorable death.
I also think it's a red flag.
Dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Or something.
I knew this was gonna work.
This wasn't the plan.
No, it just wasn't the one we started with. All right, another satisfied customer. Goods delivered. I sent everyone their cut.
Ooh, yeah.
So do you, like, carry it around with you for emergency bland situations or whatever?
Hey, Mara. Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
We'll
scaffolding.
have no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise. We were apart for so long. I thought I'd never feel your fiery embrace again.
You sound ridiculous.
Again, I don't know. What the fuck is this game supposed to be? Is it?
Concord is a 5v5 first-person shooter set in the vibrant
Oh
sci-fi
my
universe
fucking
of
God.
Concord Galaxy. In Concord, from the moment you log on, you are part of the crew of the North Star, a group of guns for hire known in our
5v5
galaxy
shooter.
as
Okay.
Freegunners. Freegunners are those lucky enough to be free to roam the stars. They take high-stake jobs on worlds across wild space, where they face other fiercely competitive Freegunner crews. Here's the very first look at the gameplay of Concord.
That's not what the trailer was telling me. I legit thought this is gonna be like a co-op or single player experience.
Well, you're free. Right on target. Yeah, you better run.
Free gunners have a shot at making something of themselves. A chance to be someone.
Also, oh my god, those are some crazy dog shit designs for a shooter like this. What the hell? Oh, except the barrel guy, he's great, I love him. But Jesus Christ, man, those are like some background characters in an RPG.
The wilds, it's anyone's game. You won't survive on your own.
Target blinded.
Finally, to battle.
Am I alone in this? Like, this guy looks terrible, for example.
Let's rage!
Like, Overwatch, you can say stuff about Overwatch, but it had, like, character designs in Overwatch go crazy.
Time to show them the big guns. That's me.
This crew will go anywhere.
Yeah, and earlier you said, Lich, that cinematic trailers can tell you stuff.
Any enemy.
I'm just gonna, like, half mute this because I'm so not interested. Cinematic trailers can be cool and tell you stuff about the game, obviously, but we are talking quality cinematic trailers. Like, you know, for Warhammer, Warhammer 3, for example. But, like, I meant what today passes as, whatchamacallit? What today passes as marketing. They just release a fucking dog shit cinematic trailer and
Background of our team to make a tight, well-balanced FPS that feels great to play. We focused a ton of our attention and our tech on building a strong gameplay
like
foundation
how
with
many
tight core movement,
showcases
precise
of video
visceral
games
shooting,
is
and
just
flexible
cinematic
delivery.
trailer, cinematic trailer, cinematic trailer, and you know nothing about the game.
Even strategy games, and the interesting way that
Here at least they're
their
shown
characters
gameplay,
makes every
you
play,
know,
every matchup
so
feel really
it's
different.
better than
Leaning
that.
into
But
the asymmetry of the characters, really pushing the possibility space of two different characters colliding. It's all about creating opportunities for improvisation. That's where we can get out of the way and let players find their own magic. We also have abilities that are meant to have impact beyond direct combat. Deployable gear that can persist throughout a full game, so whether that's multiple rounds of a mode or multiple respawns across a match. There are healing
isn't this
pads,
like the most
roadblock
competitive
zones,
genre you
explosive
could have
traps,
picked
lane
ever?
blocking walls, all kinds
Who
of
is
ways to
gonna
support
stop
your team
playing
with certain
Valorant?
abilities.
Who is
Coordinating
gonna
teams
stop
can set up
playing
a play
fucking
ahead,
Overwatch?
depending on where and when
Who
it
is
happens,
gonna
players
stop
can shift
playing
battle to their advantage.
X-Defiant,
We've got everything
the
from
new one,
mystics and medics
and
to
come play
gunslingers
this?
and sparked robots. Every character brings their own unique personality, skills, and wide-ranging perspectives to the crew. Every week, when you log into Concord, you will be welcomed with a new cinematic vignette that will give you a chance to see our characters off the job. They will feature ongoing narrative arcs that grow the characters' stories and relationships.
I feel
and
bad
unpack the
for...
broader Concord
I mean, Sony decided this, so...
We're excited to share that we'll be hosting a pre-launch.
They decided this, so I guess I can't really...
August 23rd, 2024.
So they are to blame, like Sony, but I feel so bad because 1/3 of this state of play has passed, and for this, oh my god. There were so many hero shooters that didn't take off, beside like the super competitive ones. I remember like Rogue Company, I played a couple of rounds. Is this how they announced that Ragnarok is coming to PC? With a fucking slideshow for 3 seconds?
Seem like a calm,
okay, no, okay.
reasonable person. Are you? A calm and reasonable person.
I hope there's no fucking spoilers in this trailer because I haven't played Ragnarok yet.
Do you, Kratos? War is coming. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
Death can have me. When it earns me.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
Did you know?
We have guests!
Did you know that PlayStation 5 has no games? And when it has games, they will in a year make it so it has no games again? Because they are afraid of what will happen when they have games on PS5? That's kinda crazy. What's the point of buying consoles anymore, man? And normally I would say PC games obviously can have massive issues with optimization, but I played Returnal this year, man, and that game still fucking crashes 3 years after release. And at release it was unplayable from what I heard, so console exclusive have those problems now too.
Men are powerless at the feet of the divine. But even so,
oh yeah, Microsoft, definitely. They just did that earlier, you know. Sony had to copy from them. Is this one of those... whatchamacallit? I forgot what the genre, both, and the game is called. Oh yeah, Dynasty Warriors, there we go. I guess at least Dynasty Warriors fans got something, something exciting going on. Oh, that looked pretty cool.
We were really transported to Mirrorland.
Okay.
Stylist is never easy.
Hold on. Sony might be cooking. Let them cook. The fuck is this? Oh, cute little baby. This gives off Pokemon vibes, but it's not Pokemon. There's like open world exploration, gacha-ass, like Genshin Impact-ass menus, and combat for some reason. Infinity...
Is it you who pursues infinity?
I am so
awaiting you.
I am so confused as to what this game is. Yeah, it is very charming, definitely. I had so many thoughts in a row. I was like, Pokemon? Final Fantasy?
I pray for their grace, but all that came were inferior shades.
Why do we have to bear the consequences of such power?
Is this new or was this shown already? Because I remember something. There is so many like samurai Eastern games now. They are blending together, man. Oh, the guy with the shield looks cool though. Okay, okay, wait. We got some cool visuals. Some like big ass monsters.
No matter what happens, we did not betray this world.
Ballad of Antara. Okay, it is a new thing. Again, no idea what this is. Didn't even see what studio is making this. PlayStation VR, okay.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse.
Oh, Skyrim VR.
But I was a fool. There's no hope.
Okay, let them cook though. That The Walking Dead game was fucking fire.
Poison in my veins begs me to kill.
Interesting. That's like a proper, I think, proper story-driven VR game. Not a lot of those, I think.
Thought I could be a hero.
But no, VR is not.
Heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands. Only monsters do.
Listen. Combat based on like physics and shit, I'm in, you know. Yo, what the fuck? Okay, aliens. Immediately saw the pulse rifle. Oh, looks... The frame rate looks a little bit bad. Alien Rogue Incursion. Who's making this? Survios. Okay, so far just a lot of alien stuff.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
I'm back on State of Play to introduce more exciting titles coming to PlayStation, starting with a highly anticipated PvP shooter, playable soon on PS5.
Are we talking about the... What? PvP... I'm sorry, what? PvP shooter Marvel? What did I miss? Yo!
All realities converge here. Destiny awaits.
Oh. Is this new or or did I just miss this? Okay, you know what? Fuck it, that's cool. That's cool.
Embrace the chaos.
Insignificant attacks. Healing power.
I'm back, baby. 3, 2, 1, blast off!
Fucking Spider-Man actually swinging mechanics? That's crazy. The Punisher as a... Okay, they're cooking.
Okay, let's see how mankind has conquered space.
I'm not up to date with Marvel, I think. Since when do we get the fucking World Eater waifu? Oh yeah, I play Monster Hunter. I think they are going to talk about Wilds because I saw like there was a trailer recommended to me. I think there was a trailer recommended to me for Wilds, so I'm hoping they actually talk about it because I am waiting for that fucking game. See, there is so many Eastern themed shit. It's crazy. That is the new standard. Where winds meet. Okay. In development for PS2, PS5, PS2. I wish.
Hello, friends and fans. I'm super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood
Yo. Sequel to Until Dawn?
So much to me.
Re-release? Remake? What the fuck is this?
I feel like someone's watching us.
There's no one out there. Let's make this one trip we will never forget.
Mike, Emily?
Don't tell me they're remaking Until Dawn. That's silly. That's a very silly thing to do. Holy shit.
I don't want to make hasty decisions that get everyone killed. We should stay put right here until dawn. Jessica!
Listen, I love Until Dawn. I think it's great, but... Watch it be Until Dawn and Dead by Daylight. I fucking wish they... Last second. Just Pyramid Head comes around. Okay, it's just a re-release. That... Why? Okay. Why did they... The entire slot for a release of Until Dawn. Oh yeah, Path of Exile 2 is happening too. I need to finish the story of 1 at least. I got pretty far from what I remember.
Ogum was once a peaceful land, but each day descends further into madness. Famine and plague besiege us. The very earth is being poisoned. The Count's men, once our protectors, have turned on us. And now, they come for me.
For a second I thought that's the same character doing all of those abilities. Was that the fucking Marauder from 1?
To face this nightmare. No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself. But I need not do it alone.
Coach Cobb! How the fuck does that work? In an online game? Based. Do you have to play like offline for the couch co-op thing? Ooh, nice. Early access this year. It's nice. Oh, Silent Hill.
Excuse me.
The only thing I saw is that Maria.
I didn't mean to scare you.
Maria new design is fucking awful.
I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it?
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
I guess I don't really care if it's
Oh,
dangerous.
2 characters on the same account. That's very possible actually. That's a smart way to do it. Holy shit.
No, you shouldn't be here.
I am also really worried about this remake glitch. I am. Okay, that's obviously the hospital. I hope that they don't make it less claustrophobic. Because like the indoor locations of Silent Hill 2 are so incredibly claustrophobic. Okay, the first thing they show me is this boss with a bigger arena, okay, and I'm immediately fucking belted across the mouth. For saying anything, man.
Capcom announced this next game last December, offering just a glimpse of what's in store for their celebrated franchise. Today, I am so excited to share the first full gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Looks a lot less cramped. The corridor in the hospital looked about right. There we go! That's the news!
Find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
Please no.
You bet.
Please no story. The word story was so dog shit. And all the unskippable cutscenes were so annoying, man. I just want to kill monsters.
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before. One of them's got
Oh,
big
that
spikes
looks
on
so
its back.
good.
lead it away from the pack. We'll make for the desert.
That's a new boy, or at least new to me, because I haven't played like the other games in the franchise, just the Warden Rise.
Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
Oh my god, he just threw a fucking body at him. I guess you have to be a lot more careful with your environment. Mount recovery, that's huge. What the hell? Oh my god, you... Okay, mounting in combat, that's fucking huge. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's the gun lance. Very weird gun lance.
As a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
And I think the mounts can actually glide or fly. At least, like in one of the trailers, it was shown that they can do that, which got me hyped. The movement is gonna be really fucking good in this one, I think. Hey. He swapped weapons on the mount. I haven't fucking noticed that. Bro, that's so crazy. Man, they are stacking the deck really in your favor with like the mount recovery, mounting in combat, changing fucking weapons. Holy shit. I love how we're following all of that with this. What was it called? I forgot what this franchise is called. Astro something? Astrobot or something? I'm not sure. No, looks charming, looks fun. Oh, well, we got the little references, you know. It's cool. Like, I heard, I think PS5 got one of those games on launch, and it actually was like decent. It's just I'm obviously not the market for it, I think. It's wild seeing fucking references to Ico when you... I don't think you can play that game like normally on a PS fucking 5 or 4. You need to like stream it through the PS Plus. Oh yeah, Astrobot. Why is that just called the Astrobot? Wasn't the last one called the Astrobot?
Be sure sure to visit PlayStation blog for more on the games you just saw, as well as PlayStation.com for the latest on Days of Play. This global celebration runs through June 12th, with deals on PlayStation Store, great new content coming to PlayStation Plus, and much more.
Man, that Concord game that took 1/3 of this got so fucking wiped by everything that followed. Oh, this immediately like switched because I had it queued up. This immediately switched to the Silent Hill transmission, so I guess we can check that out now. Just gonna skip to the actual beginning. And then I need to see that dev commentary about Wilds. Oh, isn't this like fucking copyrighted music?
サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサーを務める岡本元井です。前回は多くのタイトルの最新情報を一気にお届けしましたが、今回はサイレントヒル2についての情報にフォーカスした第2回目のサイレントヒルトランスミッションとなります。ぜひ最後まで配信をご覧ください。先ほどプレイステーションの配信番組でもサイレントヒル2の新たなトレーラーが公開され
When
ま
being
し
a
たが、
Silent Hill fan is a manifestation of what this game is all about. It's true like existential horror. Because like, will Konami ever get it right again? There was a poster that just said drag on it. What?
Special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place.
You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. Is she really alive?
Insert the loud ass fucking trophy gained. Welcome to Silent Hill. A compass on the top of the screen. Objective updated on the right. Find Mary.
What is this?
Styler, you get into combat as Styler ranking appears when you're beating a fucking dog to death with a pipe.
Hey, wait.
Ooh. Okay, that's a very sassy, sassy little trout. James showing off his cake, you know. Environments look decent. But I can't tell what building this is supposed to be. Okay, this is the first encounter, so it's completely changed from like the bridge that you find this thing. Also, this is, oh my god, this is so much less climactic than that. But, you know, to be fair, you will never recapture that magic of like encountering an enemy for the first fucking time in Silent Hill. I'm wondering about the environment though. Because like some environments in Silent Hill are run down and they look like crack houses, right? But others just look like normal, kind of like a dirty apartment building, something you could actually see in real life when you visited somebody. But what was off is that there is nobody there, you know. That's the
Where are you, Mary?
that's the part of the terror of Silent Hill, so I hope they didn't make like everything look like a fucking Resident Evil 7 house, you know. Do the corpses still look like him? I think there was a little bit of that. Okay. Because in the original, like, all the corpses kinda looked like James.
What you got there?
Kinda. It was the same fucking model.
You didn't love Mary anyway.
What? Hey, wait! How do you know her name?
Huh.
Where did she go?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I am not a fan of that design for I'm not a fan of that design for
This place feels so
for Maria.
empty. More than the other places we've been.
What's interesting is that they kept the, I think they kept the maps are, you can by accident just skip over the map, which was huge part of Silent Hill. I remember like some YouTubers didn't realize certain areas of Silent Hill in Silent Hill actually had maps because they didn't know where that item is located, which is fucking crazy. I never had that problem, but you know.
There. Laura, wait!
It's okay. We don't want to hurt you.
I'm also very curious.
Now,
how does the game?
where is that girl?
How does the game tell you you're low on health? Like, I hope there is not like a fucking, you know, health meter or anything like that. Okay, just flashing red screen and okay, that's understandable. Yeah, you get the red tint, he starts moaning and everything. I still think remaking Silent Hill 2 was a little bit of a bad idea, you know what? Like, imagine going up against all of those fucking expectations. Holy shit. If they went with one, the expectations would be so much lower, you know? Oh yeah, the ending conditions, that's interesting too. They should like play around with that, I think. Okay, just kinda stood there and took it. Weird. Bonus points for not including any annoying fucking audio sting or any other stupid bullshit. Just the dynamic music. Wonder if the enemies can like freely walk into the rooms behind you. My guy, your aim is dog shit abysmal. I'm sorry whoever is playing this, but oh my god. Do you think they're gonna do something about the puzzles? Because, man, some of the puzzles in this game were actual straight ass.
Laura, why do you keep running away from me? And how do you know about Mary?
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying. Laura, I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
Fine! Don't believe me! See if I care!
Hey!
Let go!
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Look, just...
She can't... I think she looks the same age as...
Fine.
like, vaguely in the same ballpark as...
There's something I gotta get.
Laura.
It's important.
as Laura in the original.
What is it?
A letter. For Mary.
What?
I hid it. In there.
Remember the puzzle where you put a horseshoe with a wax candle to create a handle for the trapdoor?
Behind an old pipe.
Oh my fucking god, I don't remember that one actually. I remember the one with the pulling the noose down. There was some bullshittery with the perspective. I really didn't like that one.
Huh? Do ya?
Damn! Let me out of here, you little brat!
In your dreams, fart face.
Like, we know
Please open the door. There's something in here.
it's still in the game because it was in one of the trailers.
See a fart face.
But I wonder if it's a little bit easier this time. Okay, like, looked pretty solid, you know. Is that the, okay, we got 20 minutes still, so I'm assuming they're gonna actual director commentary is gonna come in now.
真のサイコロジカルホラーであり、シリーズ最高傑作として評されたサイレントヒル2のストーリーはそのままに、本作ではよりその世界観に没頭できるように、ゲームデザインやユーザー体験を強化しています。そしてすでに発表いたしました通り、発売日は10月8日です。こちらはプレイステーション5と Steam でリリースされます。また、プレイステーションストアと Steam にて本日から予約の受付を開始しています。これからご紹介する事前予約特典などもご確認いただき、アクセスしてみてください。
I mean,
では、ここからは商品ラインナップのご紹介です。
Oh my fucking god.
本作のスタンダード
Oh my
事前予約
god.
していただくことで、特典としてミラのマスクがつきます。そしてプレイステーション5限定でロビー・ザ・ラビットのマスクも入手可能です。続いてはデラックスエディションのご紹介です。デラックスエディションにはサイレントヒル2の世界観をより楽しんでいただくためのデジタルアートブック、サウンドトラック、そしてピラミッドヘッドのマスクが含まれます。アートブックはコンセプトアーティストの伊藤正宏さんがデザインした
Maybe leave that to the modders to include like the funny things, you know. It's
アートが130枚以上収録されています。また、サウンド
it's a little bit weird when you include it as official pre-order bonus
収録
stuff.
されています。どちらもシリーズファンの方には満足いただけるコンテンツになっていますので、楽しみにしていただければと思います。そしてデラックスエディションも事前予約していただくことで、特典としてミラのマスクとプレイステーション5限定でロビー・ザ・ラビットのマスクが入手可能です。
I do wonder if the dog ending is, because I don't think you can get the dog ending in the Western release of Silent Hill.
こちらの一覧表で各エディションの特典をご確認ください。
Fucking god. Okay, let's see it. Let's pause it. Let's time out. Okay. If you pre-order, you get the funny masks. Haha. The deluxe edition contains soundtrack and art book. And another exclusive mask. And of course, 48-hour early access, man. Oh my fucking god. The games today are so fucking rotten for doing that. Jesus Christ. So that... How does this work though? You only get 48-hour early access if you pre-order the deluxe edition. Deluxe edition available digital only, blah blah blah. Okay. I guess anything. I guess whatever. Whatever. I don't want to get stun locked on this for too long. It's just the 48-hour early access is dog shit, and I wonder how much are they going to charge for that shit? Because that's gonna be the biggest thing for a lot of people. Oh man, that you got that spot on, Lich. 1 year early access already exists. It's called waiting for Sony games to come to PC. Also for Epic Games to port to Steam, because I ain't fucking buying games on the Epic launcher. Yeah, you said before that was a lot better than I expected from the Layers of Fear devs. We have to all remember that this is a carefully selected showcase. The full game still could contain some very not pleasant surprises. Like imagine if they cut out imagine if Resident Evil 3 happens, right? They cut out a huge portion of the Lakeview Hotel or the apartments is just a cutscene or something, you know. Stuff can still go wrong.
体験でき、世界観を丸ごと楽しんでいただけるデラックスエディションの事前予約がおすすめです。皆様ぜひご予約の上発売をお待ちください。さて、コナミとゲームの開発会社であるブルーバーチームがタッグを組んでお送りするサイレントヒル2ですが、ブルーバーチームのスタッフからメッセージ映像を受け取っています。こちらをご覧ください。
I'm very excited for people to play this game. There's no one aspect that I could say that I want people to experience, because I want people to experience all of it. It's such a journey. It's such a big part of our lives, and I just want people to be able to see it.
I mean, that's true. This is literally the culmination of Bluebird Team's entire existence. Like they wanted to make something Silent Hill. Oh, hey, we got lead producer from Poland.
At the same time to still
based. I forgot Bluebird Team is Polish, actually. I think they are.
Our goal from the very beginning was to maintain the
yeah, I think they are.
While modernizing the gameplay to make it competitive in 2024.
Bluebird Team always wanted to make something in the
However, with the magic of modern technology, we're able to expand
in the Silent Hill IP.
The hardest was designing combat. We want to be as faithful as possible to the original game, but also we want players to feel satisfaction while playing.
I mean, that's impossible because of the camera angle anyway.
So in horror genre standards.
So when making a game with static cameras, you as a designer have much more control over what players sees, where they go, and so on. The change for the third-person perspective was a challenge.
It's not necessarily true. If you want, you can grab the camera from the player.
To expand this world, to show the players new elements that were previously inaccessible, and just make this game richer.
So the main thing that requires rethinking was the fog, because it was called classic in the original game, and it's a veil that covers the world and the player to feel even more isolated.
New technologies gives us a chance to do things that were not possible during the earlier generations of video games. For narrative, this is very visible in...
This is a dangerous thing to say. This is a super dangerous thing to say. Some of those engine limitations that designers of old games got around is the entire reasons why people love old games and think games nowadays are soulless. The fog was literally the main reason why people despise the HD re-release of Silent Hill 2. So saying that technology is better now, I don't give a fuck about the technology nowadays. I want to re-experience some of that magic that Silent Hill brought back in the day, you know. So bettering the fog is definitely a no-go. Let me actually adjust myself a little bit because sitting in the same position does get a little bit stiff, if you can imagine that. So yeah, talking about the fog and then immediately bringing up that technology now is better, don't do that. That's not gonna fill anyone with confidence.
Facial expressions. We can tell so much through just the subtle changes on characters' faces.
The facial expressions, sure, whatever. Don't talk about the fog and the better technology.
Shows a fragment of the city from the beginning of the game and sections in Brookhaven Hospital. The fight against monsters is prepared in a more tactical form, and it's mainly based on the varied designs of the enemies. James is not used to fighting, so his arsenal of attacks is limited. Adapting your approach to a situation will be the key to success. However, your playing style, among other things, determines what ending you will discover.
Okay.
本当にサイレントヒル2を大好きな人たちがこのリメイクに関わっています。
I guess no,
細部までこだわって作っていますので、
no deeper thoughts on that one, huh?
さらにゲームの中でジェームス役、メアリーとマリア役を演じてくれたキャストのインタビューも届いています。こちらもご覧ください。
So I'm Luke Roberts, and I'm playing James Sunderland in the remake of Silent Hill 2.
My name is Salome Gunnarsdottir, and I play Mary/Maria.
When you're playing an iconic character such as James Sunderland, you obviously have to respect the original.
When playing these characters in this game, the thing that I paid most attention to was the original game.
So he is not an action hero by any means. He is just a guy who is a little lost at the top of this game, and in a sense of he is to a greater extent in a bewildered state. So it's very interesting charting his journey.
This one, we're trying to honor something that's already been made, and so it's not me creating something, it's me channeling something.
The tone of this game is very important. And the team at Bloober were very keen to create an incredible atmosphere for the gamers.
I do believe that this will be trying its very best to capture and recapture the atmosphere, the vibe, and the story, and sometimes like the literal words and moments of the original.
本作では俳優の表情と演技をパフォーマンスキャプチャーすることで心理描写を強化していますので、ぜひ期待していただければと思います。ゲームについての情報はここまでとなります。続いては映画「リターン・トゥ・サイレント・ヒル」の最新情報が届いております。ご覧ください。
Why do they have to ruin a good thing?
I came to adapt Silent Hill 2 with respect and passion. It's an act of passion for me. I consider that the four first games are a masterpiece, very modern and very transgressive piece of art. The second game is
first three games, let's say. Okay. Fourth one is a little bit.
I decided to go back to Silent Hill to find her, and he realized that basically the town has changed. It became something like a hell. He's on hell, and he's going through all this circle of hell to find her back and find also somewhere a truth about himself.
I don't understand this movie.
An emotional level to the horror, and certainly because of that, the horror is even more disturbing, even more unsettling. I consider that the first film was like an epic journey for horror. This one is much more like a deep dive into the psychological horror. On the first film, production design of Silent Hill was the big thing. I remember that all my energy was on it. And on this one, I had the great surprise to realize that the people who were going to help me on the production design, but also on the makeup,
Oh yeah, Silent Hill 4 and
costume,
1 definitely
every level of the
are
film. I
better
have in front of me very young
for remakes
technicians
than
who
fucking
knew
2.
the game, the film, and love them. The level of enthusiasm that I met on this film to create that strange world of Silent Hill was quite unexpected. I was thinking to myself, okay, I will have to explain a lot this film to my crew. And in fact, no.
Is this a fucking scene-for-scene adaptation of 2?
2.0 generation of Silent Hill lovers, and that helped me a lot. And I think that the level of design on this film is so high because it's made by people who knew the film and the game. So that's very gratifying and very emotional somewhere.
Christoph is really faithful and respectful to Silent Hill, and that's why Konami has always been really supportive.
We are working on their property, and we are working on their, let's say, the word treasure. I kept one of the main ideas of the first film, which is that all the creatures are played by dancers and acrobats. If the first film has not aged badly, it's because the creatures were actually in front of the actor on the set. So all the monsters on this film are played by real persons with physical gift. They have created a level
That's
of
based
strangeness and harmony into the monstrosity of these things, which I think is actually very disturbing.
That's extremely based.
Akira Yamaoka is not only the composer of the first 4 original games of the franchise, he was also the producer and the director of the game. So Akira Yamaoka, through his music, has given to the game more than just the sound. He gave the soul of the game. And I have a great knowledge about soundtrack, but I don't know any other music which could be like the one of Silent Hill. Yes, Akira Yamaoka is on this film. That's very important for me, because I'm working on his creation. I never forgot that. It's exactly like adapting a great book. It's important to...
What does that mean that he's on the film? He didn't specify what he's doing.
Respect and humility into this process.
いかがでしたでしょうか。映画の完成が楽しみになりますね。ゲームとは少し異なる解釈で作られたもう一つのサイレントヒル2。ゲームと映画をぜひとも両方体験してみてください。続いてはサイレントヒルシリーズの最新グッズ情報をご覧ください。
最初にご紹介するのはサイレントヒル2のグッズです。まずはグッドスマイルカンパニーの商品です。
Get your Funko Pops!
サイレントヒル2よりシリーズ屈指の人気クリーチャー、レッドピラミッドシングが年度登場です。オプションパーツとして付属する大ナタと槍を付け替えてお楽しみいただける仕様となっています。
bitch, you thought Silent Hill is about existential dread? About coming to terms with your own crimes? With your own feelings? Bitch, it's about consumerism, and you're gonna consume. Look at that dog, you want that dog. It's a cute dog. Oh my god! What is this, the fucking Harry Potter? They're pushing so much like shitty merch.
コインは3枚セットでゲーム内のパズルを模した特製ディスプレイボックスに入れてお届けします。続いてパープルブルキーカードとなります。こちらも原作のサイレントヒル2のブルックヘイブン病院にあるルイーズパズルの箱を開けるのに必要なパープルキーカードを再現しています。5000点限定シリアルナンバーを封入してお届けします。 ご紹介した2商品以外にもご覧のグッズをご用意しています。詳細はファナティックの公式ホームページをご確認ください。オフィシャルコナミショップからの商品をご紹介します。
Oh no, they're doing the jacket. No, don't do the jacket. No, that's so bad. Oh my god, I remember when fucking... I think Devil May Cry also did this. That's... Oh my god. The biggest shortcut to being fucking bullied regardless of your age, if you're in school or whatever, is wearing merch like that, man. Oh my god.
リメイク版サイレントヒル2のキーアートを立体的に再現したシャドウボックス。
And you know it's gonna be so fucking expensive, man. There is so much of it. Don't talk about the short message, please. The shirts, at least, are a little bit different, you know. They're cheaper, and somebody sees you wearing a Silent Hill, and you're, oh, okay, whatever. Somebody doesn't know the game, he will go, oh, that's a metal band or something. But like the whole ass jacket, it looks so cheaply made. That's kind of pretty. But again, figurines. So fucking expensive. Jesus.
心にまとわりつく恐ろしさを宿したスタチューになっています。不気味さの中に存在する美を表現するために、体のラインや足の造形にも細心の注意が払われています。続いては、サイレントヒル、ザ・ショートメッセージ、オリジナルサウンドトラックです。
Why are we still talking about the short message, man? Let's just pretend that didn't happen.
氏が全楽曲の制作を行っています。80曲以上の大ボリュームの中には、ゲームに入れられなかった未公開楽曲も収録されており、ファン必聴のアルバムになっています。現在、
Must have for dedicated fans. Oh, fuck off!
ダウンロードサービス、ストリーミングサービスで配信中です。
皆さんいかがでしたでしょうか。サイレントヒルシリーズの世界観を表現したグッズをぜひお買い求めください。それでは最後に本日ここまで皆さんにお届けしてきた中での一番のトピックスをもう一度。サイレントヒル2は10月8日発売。そして本日から予約開始となっております。ぜひ皆さんこの配信の後にチェックをお願いします。
They already said that though.
ようやくサイレントヒル2の新しい情報をお届けすることができて嬉しく思っています。ぜひ発売まで楽しみにしていただければと思います。また、このサイレントヒルトランスミッションでは今後も継続してサイレントヒルシリーズの情報を皆さんにお届けしてまいります。続報を楽しみにしていてください。本日はご視聴いただきありがとうございました。
Damn, nothing about Silent Hill like F or whatever the fuck that was called. I wanna see more of that. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 remake looks... I'm gonna be cautiously optimistic about it. Let's not be too negative now. And yeah, all the merch is a little bit much, man. I'm just gonna say it like that, huh? And what they have shown today looked solid, except the Maria redesign. I don't like that. They took away some of her slay factor, you know, and I'm not a fan of that. The gameplay, the locations looked okay. That one boss, which is like the walking door frame, like the dad of Angela. His boss arena looked like 3 or 4 times the size it was in the original. In the original, you were just locked in a small room with him, which was part of the experience, and now that part is gone. So maybe there are other things they took away or changed in their way that we don't know yet. So definitely gonna hold out on the judgment until like the full finished product arrives. The movie director seemed nice, you know. I guess watching the movie is a lower price for entry than buying the game and playing it, so but why are they doing a movie that is just the game again? I don't understand that part. Okay, so now I'm gonna look up. Wait. Now I'm gonna look up the stuff about Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds. Because I'm curious about that too. Let's see, the message from the developers. I think that's gonna be it. I'm just gonna look at the trailer to see if there is anything. Okay, that's all normal. Okay, the message from the developers. Let's go. So yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds message from the developers. Just wanted to check it out because someone on stream mentioned it.
モンスターハンターワイルズプロデューサーの辻本です。プレイステーションのデジタルイベントで最新のプロモーション映像を公開させていただきました。皆さん見ていただけたでしょうか。まだの方はぜひ見ていただけたらと思っております。ということで、今日はですね、本作のディレクターの徳田とアートディレクターと、エグゼクティブディレクターを務めている藤岡にも来てもらってますので、ちょっと皆様にメッセージを、届けさせていただけたらと思ってます。それではどうぞ。
はい、ワイルズでディレクターを担当します徳田です。
はい、ワイルズでアートディレクターとエグゼクティブディレクターをしている藤岡です。よろしくお願いします。
ワイルズの方ですけど、まだまだ、実は開発中でして情報、少ししか出てないので多くは話せないんですけど、ちょっとお二人から今どんな感じで作ってるか。
We haven't revealed that much information yet. I don't know. There is a lot to dig in that fucking trailer. I think they released more information than they think they did.
皆さんにちょっとこういうところこだわってますよみたいなちょっと一言ずつでももらえたらと思いますので、じゃあ徳田の方から。
はい、プロモーション映像でも見ていただけたかと思うんですけれども、今回の環境がどんどん変化していって、時にはそのモンスターが群れたりだとか、今まで以上にちょっと生態系の攻撃的な側面みたいなものも体感していただけるような、作りにしていこうと思って開発自動というのを頑張っているところです。
ゆうかさんから。
はい、徳田がそういうふうにやりたいって言ったのもあって、
It would be cool if certain parts of the map kinda took this like roguelite approach to things, where some parts of the map looked looked and acted completely different on your revisits. Because one thing about Monster Hunter is that the environments get really, really stale. I mean, they are backdrop to your hunt usually, but they can get really, really stale, and that sounds like a way to kind of combat that. So
それをモンスターハンターらしくどう描くかっていうのはかなり今回こだわってまして、まあお話、まあストーリーですね。ストーリーとかそういったまあアクション部分もそうだけど、とにかくその途切れないで没入感をどんどん出していくっていうところは、
Please don't push
シ
the
リーズ
story.
の中でも
Please don't
一番
push
こ
the
だわって
story.
やってますんで、まあそういう世界観が好きな人、アクションが好きな人、いろんな人にまあ最高傑作だと
I
思
want
っ
to
てもらえるよう
play
に。
through the game
みんなで
first
頑張
time
って
in
ます
co-op in its
はい
entirety
まあもうやっぱモンスターハンターってモンスター
and
そう
not
ですね。
run into
まあまず
fucking
一
world
種類は
problems.
久しぶりにこの両生種
Rise
モンス
was
ターの
really
チャタカブ
good
ラって
about
いう
that,
の
I
が
think.
青いとカエルみたい
So
な
I
モンスター
hope
がいた
it's
と思う
more
んですけ
like
ど、
Rise.
まああれがまあいろいろこう舐めてこう自分のこう腕にまとわせて、よりパワーアップして、対峙するようなモンスターだったりだとか、あともう一つ群れて、出てきてたトシャグマってモンスターがいたかと思うんですけども、ああいうのがこう環境が変動することによって、まあ、群れたりだとか性質もちょっと変化したりしながら、まあ、遊んでいく、生態系を描いていくところがちょっと今までにないようなところですし、まあ、トシャグマのそのちょっと、今までにない脅威感とか脅威度というか、危険性みたいなのを感じる性質みたいなものっていうのはちょっと今までのモンスターハンターにないような部分っていうのが描けてきてるのかなとは思います。
Ooh, really
あ
cool,
と
like
映像の中
cinematic
で、まあ、
vlog.
プレイヤーハンターがですね、まあ、ある生物生き物に乗って、まあ、移動してたと思うんですけど、この紹介を少し、はい、
はい、あれはセクレトっていう生物で、まあ、今回ハンターのパートナーになる、
Yes.
まあ、生き物なんですけど、モンスターワールド同様今回もいろんな地形に要素がたくさんあって、まあ、そういったところもかなりこうなんていうかな自由に
That fucking gliding is gonna be
そう移
huge,
動
man.
をすごく助けてくれるような、まあ、生き物セクレトを使って、まあ、いろんなところに行ってもらうっていうのを結構こだわって作ってますんで、まあ、もちろんアクション中もすごく助けてくれるし、まあ、今回のその途切れないアクションっていうのにかなり貢献してくれる生き物になるんで、まあ、期待しておいてもらえればなと思ってます。
すごくね重要な。
I just now realized it's gonna be fucking crazy to play with the. I play with the light bow gun. It's gonna be fucking crazy to play light bow gun from like well mounted. Just do a fucking drive-bys. Holy hell!
そうです。はい。
はい、あ
But
と
the
ですね、
flare
今
is
回新しく出た
how
情
would
報
the
として、
flare
この前の
work
プレイ
from
ステーションの、
mount?
デジタルイベントでもお知らせがありましたけど、モンスターハンターワールドとアイスボーンプレイされている方にはワイルズの中でお供の装備を、受け取っていただけるセーブデータ特典っていうのを配信する予定なので、皆さんぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。
喋ります。
はい、そう喋るんですよね。お供も喋るし、ハンターも喋るんです今回は。
Oh.
はい。というわけで皆さ
That's
んいろいろ気になることもいっぱいあると思うんですけ
Wait, how is that?
ど、まだまだ開発中
How
で
is the fucking
今もちょっと
cut
開
gonna
発抜け出
sound
して
though?
これ収録し
What
て
do
ま
you
すので、ちょっ
mean
と早
he
く
talks?
戻って開発の方を進めないといけないの
That's
で、
weird.
まあ映像としてはそろそろ終わりにさせていただきたいと思っているんですけど、もう一つ、皆さんにお知らせがありまして、6月8日にアメリカのロサンゼルスから、オンライン配信されるデジタルイベントのサマーゲームフェスト、ここでもですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの最新プロモーション映像を公開する予定です。しかも今回はそのプロモーション映像の中に完全新規の初お披露目のモンスターも登場しますので、ぜひ皆さん期待してください。2人も
Okay, nice,
ロスには
nice.
行くんですね。
はい、僕たちも
はい
行って、はい、いろいろちょっと
説明させてもらおうと思ってます。
はい、ぜひ注目していただけたらと思っております。それでは皆さんまたお会いしましょう。ここからは6月のモンスターハンターシリーズの情報をお伝えします。
Okay, okay, okay.
フルボイスで蘇るモンスターハンターストーリーズは6月14日に発売予定。
I haven't played this one, but I heard it's actually a really decent, like, turn-based RPG. Is that the one? so long as we can customize the pitch of the cat's voice. Oh yeah, that's 100% gonna be there. I think it was in Rise, but it was just barking and meowing, so it didn't matter that much. I hope we can do that anyway, not let it have the same voice for everyone. Yeah, 100% there's gonna be some customization. I mean, the name of the game, to a certain extent, is like how you customize your character on Palico. You didn't know this existed? Yeah, it's people were memeing the fuck out of when I think Stories 2 released. People were memeing the fuck out of this because it was a better Pokemon game than any Pokemon released within like the last 7 years or so, which was extremely funny because you like collect the monsters and you use them in your party to fight other monsters.
ハンターストーリーズ2破滅の翼は同じく6月14日に対応プラットフォームを拡大してプレイステーションに登場します。今後もモンスターハンターシリーズをよろしくお願いいたします。
Okay, nice. What's gonna be the release date? 2025. Probably second half, third or fourth quarter. Long time ago from now. Because there's no way they're gonna do it at the beginning of 25, I think. Maybe second quarter. I'm excited. This was dope. You know. Yeah, the state of play was actually alright, other than that dog shit, whatever the fuck they're cooking with that stupid 5v5 game. Who cares? Oh yeah, forgot to mention Siege also. Siege also, I guess, competes with that. Yeah, the operators are basically, like, you know, heroes. Like I said, who the fuck is gonna leave any of those games and go play that game that I already forgot what it's called? I already forgot the name, and I will never remember it again, probably. The next time I see that game, I'm just gonna go, what the fuck is this? And then I'm gonna see the orange big fat guy, and I'm gonna go, oh, it's that game. Yeah, that it was. Then it got pretty decent, you know, with the Ragnarok coming to PC. I think it's like one of the most wishlisted games now. It's crazy, but I'm never buying any Sony console ever again, unless like they basically give it away for a quarter of the price, because what's the point anymore? Oh, Concord, okay. Only because I used to be a musician. Huh. Yeah, that name is not a good fit for that game, huh? I think so, at least. Yeah. So like Monster Hunter Wilds, awesome. That VR game looked promising. That like whatever was that weird, like really cutesy, charming game came out of the left field. Still don't know who's making that. What series is that? Like, I mean, obviously it's a new IP. Was surprising. Silent Hill 2 doesn't look like a train wreck, so I guess that's a win. And I think that's like everything for the games. Everything for the games. From those like 2 announcements, and yeah, I'm gonna just react to some usual stuff probably and end the stream like in an hour or so. Starting with some Rubik's Raptor. Ooh, in a very weird thing, but first I'm gonna take a little bit of a just a, you know, couple of minutes of a break and be right back with you. So yeah, just real quick, yeah, gonna watch Witnessing the horrific horrors in the Horus Heresy Arma Free Warhammer 30k by Rubik's Raptor. Maxor uploaded a new video which is quite short for a Maxor video about Elden Ring, and then probably gonna do fifth to buy Mandalore. Look at the time and decide if I'm gonna like keep going. So yeah, this is an odd mod. Like from what I seen on Rubik's Raptor's channel, Arma 3 has a bunch of really odd mods. So I'm kinda curious to check this out, you know. So yeah, be right back, and we're gonna get right on top of that. cutting off stream right before weaponizing the elderly. That's a tease. Yeah, like the state of play thing. The state of play thing and Maxor like got got into those slots. Normally I would probably get to it this stream, but the next stream 100% for sure. Probably all the streams are probably gonna take place on Saturdays now, like this one. Or maybe Fridays, depending on the week, I suppose, but like around the start of the weekend. Looks like he's playing as the Solar Auxilia, which are ordinarily humans, not space marines, in special void armor, clearly modeled their old diving suits. Oh yeah, he's not buff enough to be a space marine. Didn't even like notice that. In the previous edition of Horus Heresy Tabletop, they were one of the strongest factions because in Horus Heresy, your ability to survive losses is paramount, and they had okay armor with lots of guys. Ah, yes, the old Soviet. We're gonna run out of ammo before you get all of us. Okay, so yeah, witnessing horrific horrors in the Horus Heresy, Arma-free Warhammer 30k by Rubik's Raptor. Let's see what this is all about.
Howdy! Today's video is set in Warhammer 30k, a slightly more enlightened period in the universe of Warhammer, until it wasn't. Today we are playing as the Solar Auxilium, a far better trained and equipped normal human soldier in comparison to their poor counterparts 10,000 years in the future, fighting against the traitors to the Imperium to defend a border planet, which includes a lot of space marines. My only other note for this operation is that it was unimaginably loud. Playing through this and then going back and editing it probably gave me lasting hearing damage, but thankfully for you, the hard audio limiter exists, so this video is now listenable. There just might be a few small places where the sound of death is louder than my voice, so finally my ADHD video subtitling has an actual purpose. I hope you enjoy us perishing in the Horus Heresy, and I will see you around.
This mod looks really fucking interesting.
Why? Who did this? Who did this to my map?
Damn. This is what the Tyranids are running from.
Also, if you see purple smoke, fucking run.
Who are we fighting? Please read the entire Horus Heresy and then come back to this.
There are 75 Man, I'm gonna get so heretical.
Oh, what'd he say? It looks so proper.
Are you capable?
Are you good? Don't know if you're locked in. Holy shit! I'm barely functioning right now.
Understandable. Oh shit.
Why not have a cool, refreshing sip of your game or something?
Yeah, there it is.
Rubik's do the technique.
My roommates tried to use my.
It's so over. It's so over. Hey guys, I'm fine. I mean, I couldn't tell you. Oh my goodness.
You know what? Weirdly enough, like Arma is a really great basis for a Warhammer game where you play like as a more of a normal, you know, more of one of the more normals, normal units like the just the regular ass humans in fucking armor, because yeah, that's about right, you know. You're just struggling to survive, picking up the fucking bodies of your squad mates and dragging them behind a rock where you may or may not save their life with basic CPR.
They're scared, boys.
They're running. They're scared. What the fuck is that? Oh shit!
Fuck off!
Well, that's weird. I think I need to pick up a package. Didn't know they deliver on fucking Saturdays. Holy. Yeah, sorry for sorry for the jump scare. I was not expecting like this myself. A package came for me. Had to go and grab it, which is weird. I never had a package delivered to me on a fucking Saturday. Not here at least. So yeah, weird. Let me go back a couple of seconds to see what I missed, and yeah, let's get back into it.
They're running, they're scared! What the fuck is that? Oh shit!
Fuck off! There he goes.
Okay, that's... seems a little bit lore inaccurate, you could say. Same goes with Canada, actually. It's only in the last few years they did Saturday deliveries. Crazy. Like here in Belgium, like I saw the option is on the website that they will deliver to you when I ordered something on Friday. The pop-up said order will deliver to you tomorrow. And for a couple of first months here, I assumed like they do Saturday deliveries, and none of those packages ever came on a Saturday. It just came on the next Monday. So I was like, okay, they just don't work the weekends, that's fine. Weird that the website says that they do deliveries on weekends, but whatever. And like today is the first time they ever delivered something to me on the weekend, like after a year and a half of living here, so yeah, they would be dead as soon as the Marine got to the front they were on. Yeah, that's what I would expect. And the red gun is a Volkite weapon, aka a Martian ray gun, which is very strong, but their other weapons are weak. Gotcha.
That Valkyrie is on fire. Yikes. Ooh, yikes. Bad. Not great. You're like one of those ambient city guard
in a world with like plasma and laser ray gun rifles, whatever you wanna call it, carrying around like a Vulcan minigun seems fucking stupid. Because like it's so heavy, and I don't think that's gonna be like very effective in this setting.
Look at this motherfucker. Why are you so tall?
Where? They're in our line. Oh!
God damn, that mobility! Holy fuck!
Everyone's on fire. Come look at this.
Oh my
god.
I may have accidentally put a lance while I died.
Have done a bit of an oopsie.
Don't go in there, it's hot.
Yeah, whoops.
Oh my god, you're alive.
Angron couldn't harm me.
I thought that was your corpse over there.
No.
No. I'm gonna type something inappropriate into your chess keyboard.
What the?
Red, that's dangerous. You can't have that.
Jesus Christ.
Time to get back. Fall back. Falling out of the city.
We're falling back. We're leaving.
Never mind, we're falling back to the inner point of the city. Sorry,
no.
Yeah, that one was super lore inaccurate. Holy fuck.
Uh-oh. Frag grenade. I hate it here. I want to go home.
Korak, you see these two buildings that we're running by with the aqueduct between them? That's our position. Get in.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you found it.
Oh, no! God.
I wonder if this is like just a co-op, so PvE or PvP experience? Probably like PvE, right? Looks cool. Looks like a cool ass mod, you know. The models look really fucking solid.
Space Marines breaking in west.
And like all the drivable stuff. Speaking of.
Oh my goodness!
Retreat. Come on, fucking get out of there.
Oh my goodness, they're all gone!
They're on your map. I have a talk. Get in. I'm right next to you guys.
Okay, we need to leave. We need to go! Oh my god!
Don't worry about it. We can fit through this.
We can fit through this!
Oh my god! Everything's gone! No! No, I'm on fire! Oh my...
We're on fire! Don't worry guys, I survived!
We're north of spawn.
Pick us up, hurry, we can get out of here still.
Wait, those are bad guys!
There's two of us still.
This is such peaceful music to my demise.
There goes the shuttle.
Drive me closer so I can hit him with my sword.
Woo, he's at the...
How do you even fucking decide like who's the victor in a Warhammer 40k universe? Like, there is nothing left after the fucking battle. The one and only use of the minigun has on the tabletop is you hope one of its shots gets a weak part like a joint or eyepiece. Since its regular shots cannot pierce marine armor. Damn, that sounds fucking tough.
The last thing you want in your Emperor Burger is Nurgle's foot fungus.
Okay, I'm gonna jump on and blow this shit up.
Ooh! Is that a bomb? Holy shit.
There's like a tempter out there. Please shoot it. Hey, other squad. Oh my god.
Alright, I was worried I was gonna live through that.
You can see me now. I can see you all. Look at you all moving in a fine unit.
Oh my goodness! The dispersion on this gun is crazy!
Support incoming, Roger!
Oh! Hey, how's it going? Hey! Oh, it's a cool trench over here.
Hello, rat. Don't Look at him. Mischievous little creature. Oh, he wants to bite me. Asshole. What a fucking dick. And he stepped on the mouse. Okay, I officially gotta I officially gotta put away my son. Put him down, hopefully, soon. Cat being a cat, ain't that the fucking truth, brother?
Also, if you see purple smoke, fucking run.
Wait, that's on us. Run!
Oh.
We need to go! Leave!
That was a misclick.
Dune is there. Oh god!
He just killed.
This is loyalty. There's no survivors.
I want you to look at all those pillars of fire over there. Those are bodies. Oh my goodness!
It's a big tank. It's a Bane blade. It's dead.
The fucking atmosphere of this mod is like really impeccable. Holy shit.
Oh shit! I don't know. All the bullets went around me.
Don't get down. I got it. Good job, Whale.
No, there's a machine gun. Okay, you know what? This is my stop. Okay.
Alright, the Orbiter has his AirPods in. He doesn't know there's a land strike. The Emperor protects.
That was
holy.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, we got something drop on us. That's funny.
That place is collapsing.
Light him the fuck up. Everyone keeps shooting. The entire hangar is gone.
Don't get close to that. Don't get too close to that.
We might be screwed. We did it! Oh shit.
That's kinda fucking cool, man. Holy. Like, what else did I miss out? What else did I miss out on by not getting into the Arma free modding scene, you know? Holy. Like, I know Arma has always been kinda like super moddable because obviously a lot of games that are now standalone that were kinda big started out as Arma 2 mods. I don't know about any that are like Arma 3 mods, but Arma is newer, so it still has like ways to go. But yeah, really cool mod. And obviously, thanks to Rubik's Raptor for bringing this to like more people throughout the magic of his hilarious YouTube channel, you know. That's cool.
On the last episode of...
And yeah, back to Maxor's sorta abridged playthrough of Elden Ring, I suppose. This one is really short. I wonder if he like finally gotten has gotten tired of editing this video, because it's been a long time coming. An incorrect summary of Elden Ring, Rotten Gold, by none other than Maxor. Let's see it.
On the last episode of Elden Ring, which was 9 months ago. You could have had a child during that time. Our heroes set out once again with the noble and realistic goal of killing God, a task that led them to the highest of peaks, the greatest of challenges, and to the most terrifying of hellscapes hidden from the likes of God and man. There they fought the likes of the mighty Fire Giant, clashed with the Dragon Lord how do you pronounce that? Tangled with the literal Avatar of Death, who, yes, does kill you. Defeated the Sanguine Lord of Blood, who, for undisclosed reasons, is also the Lord of Incest. No, I will not explain that. And finally, braved the secret trails of the Forsaken to reach the mythical Halig Tree, is what I would say if I, could see anything. Talk about a cold reception, guys. Guys, they didn't even put enemies here. Jesus fucking Christ. Wandering aimlessly through the winter storm ambience with icy howling sounds for sleeping, relaxing, and studying background, we arrive—
Man, I missed Maxor. Like, we've seen some new faces on the channel, checked out some really cool videos, but there is nothing that makes your, you know, aspects of the spectrum. There is nothing that makes your aspects of the spectrum act up quite like a video by Maxor, huh?
What I think is the right way, but is obviously not. I thought it would be funny to play without Google Maps. I'm sure this dungeon is going to be a lot of fun.
Ma, there's a weird fucking stray cat outside!
Okay, scratch that. Garfield is on fucking meth right now. He gets really excited for that lasagna. Oh my god, it actually works. Oh my god, it's these assholes again. I'm not even hacking this one, it's just fucked up. Emerging from our bout of blindness and hallucinations, I do not care who is gang-stalking me, I will not take my meds. We arrive at the consecrated snowfield. It's yeah, I had to fight my own demons today. A beautiful and secluded sanctuary for the lost and the forlorn, which is fantasy speak for various racial minorities. And if I have to spend one more goddamn minute in this cave, I am going to remind them exactly what happened to Castle Mord. And no, I don't care how much crack you give the dog. Princess doesn't bite. We've got all kinds of wildlife in the snowfield, like existential nihilist rat. That's the actual lore, by the way. A healthy wolf population, and the putrid albinaric race. I love all of God's creatures, unless they can run faster than me. We also have this cool portal that leads you to the Take me back. I do not wish to be here again. The Blood Lake really affects the vibes.
410 billion, 757 million, 864,530.
Just watch the last part, please. You're playing Minecraft in a cave looking for diamonds. That's funny. I'm in the same cave looking for miners. I am definitely going to hell soon. Holy shit, what is that? It makes me feel...
I mean, to be fair, he is a YouTuber, huh? Like, when you pass certain threshold of subscribers in millions, you develop some feelings towards certain age groups, it seems.
Very uneasy. I feel like I'm fighting a fucking baby sensory video. Really big fan of the mover he, leaves this universe. You know, personally, I'm not a big fan of the saturation artillery. It can have a bit of a negative effect on the frame rate. You see, this enemy has a cool trick to it, and it's don't look at it. Oh my god. I can't quite believe it. It's a woman I can't beat to death. This is the best day of my life. Do you fucking mind, buddy? Wandering past the gigantic carpet bombing, we arrive at the village of disabled women and respond to their aggression by executing their wheelchairs. I've got that dog in me, and he is now euthanized. This is Ordina, a town which guards a mysterious magic gate and is home to an even more mysterious parallel universe where everyone is really nice to me and FromSoft develops normal games. How did you get on the roof without legs?
Fucking
some bullshit around here. Also, yes, I did color correct it like this. Be glad I haven't flipped the screen yet. Honestly, the Dark World isn't really that bad if you don't run into the 6 invisible ninjas. I mean, I guess they wouldn't be good ninjas if you could see them. I love the Dark World. It's okay. Everything is normal and okay in the Dark World. Oh my god. There it is. The mythical Halig tree. Shelter to the forgotten. The salvation of the forlorn. Home to the giant ants. It's just so beautiful to behold. Please shut the fuck up. Running past the tinnitus national anthem. Who, by the way, dropped this cool horn. Just wanted to show you that. And the best episode of Brave Wilderness.
I'm Kyrie Peterson, and I'm about to be bitten.
We enter the mysterious Halig Tree Town, home and habitat of the many minorities that I have spent the entire game brutally slaughtering. No hard feelings, right, guys? Sorry about what happened to your dad last week. Everyone is welcome in the Halig Tree.
Except you.
Except for the handicapped. In which case, fuck you apparently, go back to your parallel dimension. This town is built in a very similar fashion to a McDonald's jungle gym. They really got everything right in regards to the, bugs and diseases. View is fantastic, but, I have to assail the gap to enter my house. What hate crime did stairs commit? These little shits are going to have an aneurysm when I show them OSHA. Like, what do you mean you forgot to build a railing? When was this bridge constructed exactly? Where is the wet floor sign? I'm gonna need that to clean up the blood. How did you get a horse up here? I am genuinely curious. Sorry about what happened to your family, by the way. And, your soul, apparently. Look, I know that sounds bad, but in my defense, I was really hungry. Go-Go Gadget Bubble Attack.
You and that bubble have been nothing but trouble. It's time to end it.
I don't think her AI can handle that. This boss is quite the challenge, plus a little bit more, with the only consolation being that I fought it 5 times already, and it didn't even help. Mainly because Loretta has an ungodly amount of magic, and if you don't close the distance, she will literally never stop shooting at you. Like, bro, please, I just want to heal right now. It looks so fucking cool, though. I have never had so much fun getting destroyed. Let's just, send this shit to the glue factory, please. Gonna fucking take her out behind the stables. So after defeating the funny horse, we descend the length of the Halig tree and pass the normally sized ladder. Why would you build it like this? Down to the city of our heart's desire, Elfale, brace of the Halig tree. Kind of a shitty tree if you have to brace it. Oh god.
Fucking hate this location so much. Real power move to ask for a wet floor sign before you disempower somebody. The exact same energy of bringing a shovel with you to a duel.
I'm sorry for slandering your city. I'm sure it's really nice this time of year. And I can definitely say that it is absolutely breathtaking. In a literal sense. I have died here a lot, okay? Nice place you got here. Can't wait to give it a new paint job. This is the final legacy dungeon of the game. And as a result of that, the most insane. Gripping the Halig tree with a golden veneer, Elfale betrays its true nature of dark and sinister decay. Especially when it comes to the back alleys on the wrong side of town. I fucking genuinely, how is this legal? Oh, sweet, cool, it's another one. Yeah, no, I'm really wondering what color my insides are too. This is the first 5 minutes of the tree, by the way. Wow, I can't wait to meet the guy who owns this place. Really hope that he's not up to anything sinister or incestuous. Because that would be fucking weird. Something is telling me I'm not supposed to go this way. The death cannons are giving me bad vibes. How are you even supposed to get past this shit? I just want to use the bonfire, please. You don't have to be like this. Ah, yes, my favorite From Software level. For one moment, I thought I was actually safe.
Is that a mainland
Oh, cool, there's a thing over there. Can't wait for this to work out just fine. I'm not fucking doing this. You have fun over there, buddy. I choose life.
Okay, he went back. I saw this, and because I was playing in co-op, we just were like, you know what? I ain't fighting the ulcerated fucking tree spirit for the 10th time this time in a swamp of Crimson Rot, and just never picked out that item, I think. FromSoft never changes. Jesus Christ.
$6 shrimp special. You got this, man. Worst she can do is kill you. Hey there, babe. Were you born on a minefield?
I dreamt for so long that I thought I had died. Hoping, pleading, awaiting the return of my brother Mikola.
So about that...
I have killed 15 of you today. I will kill 20 of you tomorrow. And one day, my brother will find his way home by the smell of the bodies. Heed my warning. I am Melania, Blade of Mikola.
The line.
But I've never known defeat.
Her like sword arm prosthetic is so fucking cool.
Hey guys, welcome back to the fight with Melatonin Blade of Michelin. I can remember that name because she says it every time she kills you, which is a lot.
I am Melania, Blade of Mikola. I am Melania. I am Melania. Can you fucking stop now?
Melania Blade of Mikola is the hardest boss that FromSoft has ever made, and there are several good reasons for this. The first of which being...
Sword Saint Ishin, it's still Sword Saint Ishin. Nobody is gonna fucking ever tell me anything else. It's still Sword Saint Ishin. Mikaela is fucking nothing compared to him. But she is really hard, but it's Sword Saint Ishin. It's gonna be forever Sword Saint Ishin unless they do something fucking insane, like borderline unwinnable.
No, she isn't. I just happen to have a sense of shame. She is incredibly fast, incredibly tanky, chains incredibly long combos, and gains health after every hit, making this less of an endurance fight and more of a goddamn marathon, punishing you with a grave setback for each and every mistake, which for me is a frequent occurrence, not to mention that the boss is so confident she will wait for you to attack. Quite a while, actually. I honestly think I fucking confused her. She was not ready for the spread eagle strategy. Melania demands nothing short of absolute perfection, where every move must be calculated and anticipated right up until she jumps in the air. At which point, you are done playing the game. Just put the controller down now, buddy. If you are ever caught by this move at any time, you are dead. There is no dodging it. There is no tanking it. There is only running away from it and watching it get closer. No matter what you do, some part of this thing is going to hit. And when it does, it is going to extend this boss fight by a lot.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't really know why people have problems with this boss. I'm gonna get a fucking glass of water real quick. Really?
Yeah, like the thing that maybe that you can argue against, that you can argue with, that Melania is indeed like the hardest FromSoft boss ever, is gaining the health back, because that's not really a mechanic any other hard boss ever had. Like there are some bosses that do gimmicky things like, yeah, stealing health or like fucking draining your levels, draining your humanity. There always been like some gimmicks where like the boss sometimes can get back his health, but never like this.
Melania is the type of fight that you are never actually ready for, and I can say with absolute certainty that nothing in the game could have equipped me for this. Not even you, boneless 10 times speed more god. She is the fastest, strikes the hardest, and changes between all of her attacks, seemingly at random, making for a boss that you can never quite predict, much less understand. But ultimately, those are just the reasons that I keep coming back to her, again and again and again. I do plan on finishing it, taking pure, unadulterated pleasure in finally conquering a boss that really, really wants you dead. And the feeling's mutual.
I am Melania, Blade of Mikola.
Sorry, didn't quite catch the name. Pretty cool looking tree, though.
Wait. I hope you're ready to laugh. Because I'm about to make Kaled look like a fucking joke! You will witness true horror at the hands of the Scarlet Rot.
Did her fucking sword just get longer?
Because I'm going to kill you again, and again, and again.
Or is that some perspective thing? Jesus. Epilepsy warning. But I guess like epilepsy warning is a standard thing before any Maxor video, so. Nice, short and sweet. You know what? Maxer should definitely think about doing like more shorter videos, just because it's, you know, less work for more revenue, because YouTube really cares about how often you upload. And like that obviously affects how much money you make, and Maxer deserves like all of the fucking support, obviously. So yeah, really cool video. And yeah, the zone, the fucking Elp Hill or whatever, this zone sucks. I hate it so much. Oh my god. Nice. Cool. So yeah, I will do this thief thing. We will hit around 3 hours, and I will call it for the day. Today was pretty good, pretty smooth. Like, my throat is not getting as tired, so definitely an improvement, you know. So yeah, Thief 2, the Metal Age review by Mandalore Gaming. In the last video where he reviewed Thief 1, I did say that I played 1. I think I started playing 2, but never got that far into it, because I played them back to back and I was like, oh, 2 is more of 1, and 1 didn't grab me because, you know, it's a pure stealth game. Especially back then, I had real problems with patience, so, you know, that went a little bit nowhere. Let me see if I just wanted to check if I'm not running out of disk space. So yeah, let's see his review of Thief 2 The Metal Age. I am definitely very curious, because I don't know where the story goes from here, and especially into Thief 3.
Oh, looks like Wells Fargo really stepped up security. I'll try another door. Well, things have changed.
Okay, didn't know
Thief
about
2 the Metal Age came out not even a
didn't know about the fucking automatons. Holy hell.
year and a half after Thief 1. This kind of sequel was not uncommon in the era. If the first game was solid enough, just build onto it. So with that in mind, I'm going to assume you saw my Thief 1 video. The Dark Project has a tutorial and the Metal Age does not, so I also don't want to be repeating myself. For now, I'll say that as good as Thief 1 was, 2 does some things even better. So let's get started. Sadly, the Steam version of Thief 2 is just as bad as Thief 1's. It's better on GOG, you know what New Dark is. However, at the time of this video, I believe their build is based off of Taffer Patcher. It's better than vanilla, but also outdated now. So instead of using T-Fix Lite, I'll be using T2 Fix Lite. Getting the sound is the same deal as before, so no big changes here. The one thing it does alter is actually immediate. It's the first screen you see when you're playing the game. There's a fence you can't climb, but a good friend unlocked a side door for you. But now... it doesn't matter too much, it's still a pretty bad way in. And he never did say that you couldn't jump the fence, just that his way was better.
It's the only good way in.
So it doesn't break canon, it's still good for Wikipedia or whatever the Thief Wiki is called. It probably doesn't matter. Okay, now I can pull up the new intro.
Oh, no butt shit insane music. Unless... there we go. Yeah.
It's another cool, dark, and stylish opening, but it conveys a lot to you as well. There's a new builder scripture and it looks like technology is being pushed massively forward. There are some dramatic changes happening in the city, but Garrett, he's still doing his thing. The story takes place roughly a year after the events of the first game. This time only the first mission is really standalone and the story kicks off in the second. Your first job is to help your old friend Basso, who you might remember being unconscious in Thief 1, and once again he needs you to do all the work and help him elope. Not too much going on over there, so I'll say a bit more about what's happening in the world. The city only had bits and pieces of technology before, but things have come a long way. Electricity is much more available now, so the whole city is undergoing a kind of industrial revolution. The poor can have a garage door now, and the rich are becoming unfathomably fancy. It's surreal to see an office layout that looks pretty modern. For all I know, they might already have Twitch streamers. You would think the Hammers would be behind this, but not exactly. They've gone through a religious schism. Not the we're gonna kill each other nonstop for 2,000 years kind. More the I don't want to play with you anymore kind. The Hammers are now completely outclassed by the Mechanist Order. The Old Guard were already pretty fanatic, but these guys are something else. The revolution is all thanks to them, and their technology has spread into crime stopping. Combined with the City Watch crackdown, crime is almost completely eliminated.
For a price.
It is becoming a horrible surveillance state dystopia, and you don't want that. You never want that. There are tons of cameras, swarms of robots, traps, which all sounds bad, but Garrett has a new innate power. His brand new mechanical eye. Can he see through walls or tag enemies? No. You can now zoom in on stuff.
Yo!
That's all you need. To make matters even worse, it seems that all plant life is dying out, so the Metal Age is looking to be apocalyptic. Things are strange once again, but you should have expected that. I mean, Thief 2 also came in a trapezoid, but I didn't have that one since I had that shape covered already. I never keep it too far away from the game sphere. Graphically, Thief 2 looks a lot like Thief 1, but there have been some key improvements. For one, the character models are significantly more detailed now, but they could still add in more characters per map. The new levels can sometimes be insanely ambitious in size, as in this one could be 2 different missions big, but they went there. They've really mastered their use of lighting and shadow too, since they've now had years to work on the Dark Engine. After all, Thief 1 wasn't initially going to be a stealth game, where the sequel knew exactly what it was going to be. The environments are so rich and detailed, and there's a good variety of settings you actually play in. What happened was this time around they designed all the maps first, and then later made the story to accommodate them, which is why you can go from spooky cyber church to pirate ship adventure. The word that keeps coming to mind is refinement. They know it works visually, and they were really pushing what they can do. No longer is a Chaos Realm just inside of a tunnel. I'm not saying that every mission plays better, but visually you don't get puked on like the Thieves Guild ever again. As for the sound, it's as atmospheric as ever.
That's cozy.
The music is again tied with the ambience. There's nothing quite so burned into my brain like Victoria's theme, but there's good stuff here. It's become more pronounced and creepy. My favorite has to be the Nightmare Siren. Once again, they can play to their strength because they actually know what they're making this time. It really hammers the don't get caught feeling into you. On the voice acting side, Steven Russell is killing it once again. He's playing both Garrett and the main villain this time. When I first played the game, I had no clue. As for the regular NPCs, once again they bounce around a bit. It ranges from who do we have in the office to this guy's performing his heart out.
All the plant life in the city up and died. Have you noticed that all the trees in Eastport are wilted and dead?
How come we gotta pull guard duty? Couldn't the mechanist just put more of those mechanical eyes around the place? Because we can't be shut off as easily, you taffert. Oh.
You gonna prick us with your sewing needles? On this side of the street, we shoot like soldiers, so don't make promises your arrows can't keep. You gone too far this time, you camelman and tunic-wearing mollycoddle! An arrow in the throat and shut you up!
Overall, it's great presentation.
Man.
It keeps the tone and look of the first
That's
game, adds
actually
a bunch of new
great.
stuff, but doesn't twist it too far. The gameplay is similar in that there are some changes. Unfortunately for speedrunners, bunny hopping is gone. Your jumping movement is slightly slower, but more deliberate. Knocking out lights and masking your sound, that's all the same. What might change is how enemies react to it. The enemy AI is supposed to be smarter, and sometimes it is. They're more prone to noticing environmental changes like open doors, but at the same time I found it less predictable and not in a good way. In fact, a lot of the human AI seemed a lot dumber than Thief 1.
Thought I saw something. Just the wind, I guess.
I'm not saying Dark Project enemies were geniuses or anything, but it kept feeling like I was getting away with
Must have
things
been
that I
the
really
wind.
shouldn't have. Then sometimes the opposite would happen and a guard across the map would have ESP. I even experimented with this a bit to make sure I wasn't going crazy, and yeah. Here a guy is turned around 100 feet away and I set down Moss, but he bolts right at me. Both extremes were in a constant case, but it was definitely noticeable. This could all just be a weird subjective thing that happened to me. I don't know. They mostly do just fine. As for the player, you do have some new tools besides the eye. Flares finally give you a cheap expendable way to have some better light on you. Slow fall potions let you make sick jumps without sending your kneecaps across the street. Invisibility potions sound game breaking, but they're rare and expensive. More of a get out of jail free card. There's some other stuff. Oh, the tactical frog grenade. But all the old stuff still works fine.
Aww.
Nay, not a single beast. Good riddance, then. Noxious thing.
There are quality of life changes here and there, like showing where you've been on your map and saying when you found a secret, but the main appeal is all the new missions. Whether it's breaking into a police station or a bank heist or escaping a city, it's all about stealth. There are no curveball adventure or combat maps, sneaking is the name of the game. The strength in that is that you don't have the abrupt shift in a level's pacing because it's trying to be a different genre. The maze factor is pretty low this round and your maps are frequently filled out. There are some incredibly engaging missions in this, and they typically don't require as much hunting for petty loot. For example, in the bank heist mission you're there for evidence. The idea is that you want to be in and out because the place is swarming with security. But if you want to, you can still rob the place blind. There's an entire upper floor that you don't have to go to, but it's your freedom to try and do the Peter Panda dance to break into more stuff. It's fun because you're choosing to get more money for the next mission instead of being forced to. Life of the Party is the gigantic mission I mentioned earlier. In this one, you climb across the city's rooftops to try and break into a skyscraper. And you could beeline right for it, there's plenty of loot inside. I mean, good god, it's huge. This could easily be its own mission. Still, you shouldn't want to rush to it because the city is full of cool stuff. There are tons of side stories and Easter eggs and treasures. The exploration is so rewarding. My favorite is when you stumble upon a little greenhouse garden. There's a spider in there and they're always a problem. So naturally you go, haha, and then it dies. Then you read a journal and it's someone's beloved pet named Long Daddy. If you load a save from before that, yeah, he's harmless. So that made me feel like a dick the first time. There are so many great moments like that.
Man.
Unfortunately, not every mission is a winner. The worst part is it's not like a Thief Gold issue where I just don't like the map.
On the last episode of
Mouse.
Howdy! Today's
Bug
video
the
is set
fuck
in
out.
Warhammer. Howdy! Today's video is set in Warhammer 30K, a slightly more enlightened period in the universe of Warhammer,
Christ.
until it wasn't. Today we
swear to God. Man, this wireless mouse works perfect until it doesn't, and then it's the most annoying fucking thing ever.
Long Daddy? If you load a save from before that, yeah, he's harmless. So that made me feel like a dick the first time. There are so many great moments.
There we go. This, like, I had no idea there are like cool missions like that. Like, even visually, they're really fucking cool. I should definitely give like Thief 2 another proper shot because goddamn, this looks fun.
It's like that. Unfortunately, not every mission is a winner. The worst part is it's not like a Thief Gold issue where I just don't like the map. This time around it feels like padding, and it probably was. Thief 2 was a very rushed game, as in employees weren't bathing or sleeping for days on end rushed. They likely wanted to have the same number of missions that Thief Gold had, but they didn't have time for that. So here are some examples. Ambush is a map set in the city streets, and I don't like it that much. It's a good premise, a cool idea for a map, but they don't do much with it. It's not a grand caper across the streets or anything. That said, they bring the map back to have you do a trailing mission. It's not like Assassins where it's leading you to a cool place. This is nothing but following. You could take the last minute of this mission and put it in the next map and it would be a lot better. This whole thing could have been condensed into a cutscene and you wouldn't miss out. Later they straight up bring back the Lost City map from Thief, but now it's being excavated. The goal is finding and kidnapping someone, but it has some annoying mechanics attached to that. I wouldn't mind some Lost City Indiana Jones, but it's the same map from 1. In fact, in a change I didn't like, Gold Edition already added human enemies into that level, which makes the idea here feel even more we did this already. That still has nothing on this. Casing the Joint is a ghost and scouting mission. You go into a large mansion to hunt for secret passages and fill your map out. It's an intricate map and I do like it. The issue is you're preparing for your next mission, which is the exact same map. There's proper security now and treasures to steal that have unique challenges to them. It makes me wonder what the point of the previous map was. Ghosting it could have just been an expert difficulty option. It's not very tense because you've been all over the place by now and you know where the secret passages are. Also in the vanilla game there are unaligned objects and lights facing the wrong way. And these are the last 2 missions before the finale. It's disappointing.
Oh.
Despite all that, the rest is fantastic.
You fucking hate to hear this. God damn.
Every single mission is geared for sneaking. So I would say that Thief 2 is a better stealth game than Thief 1, and for some people it's the ultimate stealth game. The experience is so much more focused. That said, I do miss the horror element since Thief 1 had a lot more of that. I would have liked another Bone Horde or Haunted Cathedral kind of adventuring map. The Metal Age doesn't have anything like that, and the real tragedy is that it was going to. Thief 2 Gold had started development. There were going to be several new missions, including a horror necromancer themed one, and some existing stuff would have been retooled as well. Sadly, the studio died before all that happened. Looking Glass really was a lot like Jesus. They weren't around long, but they pulled off some genuine miracles before being killed off way too soon. It just sucks. It makes the game's shortcomings hurt even more. If only they had some more time. But most of what they did make plays great. As for the story, it still has the same great environmental storytelling. Like, the Mechanist faction still claims to revere the Builder, but then you go to their sites, and the Builder is in darkness. He's gone from revered to being in a storage unit. There are good, strong moments like that, but a lot more is told to you directly. There's a lot more intricacy to the plot this time, so it's understandable. They don't dump too much at you that you couldn't put together yourself. You're still expected to have a functioning frontal lobe. There isn't more reading because it's dumbed down. The story kicking off sooner means there's more events and characters to develop. I'm not going to go play by play or anything, but there is one character I want to focus on. So if you don't want spoilers, go to here. How can I not talk about Karis? Our Mechanist Messiah has so much going on. He's an amazingly well done villain. Karis is the founder of the new religion and a certified genius. He's responsible for inventing the cameras, robots, and other wonders. He's shaping an entire golden race to be in his image. His power and influence in the city is massive. He's been growing a god complex, and it's not too crazy with his resume. What's the personality of a mastermind inventor like that? Well, he's a massive dweeb. He's talented, but not portrayed as being suave. He's writing a new religious scripture, but parts of it are him complaining in his diary about the nobles making fun of him behind his back. They want favor to get to his inventions, and they don't really care what he has to say. Karis now hates organic life and wants it destroyed completely, and his whole plan starts by giving the nobles golden slaves that he's made. He's turned innocent people into these things. And unfortunately for the nobility, they're Trojan horses. Instead of having like some kind of shooting, he's filled them all with a corrosive gas. It reacts violently to organic matter. Most of the plants that are in the city are in the curated gardens of the nobles, so that'll amplify the effect. He genuinely thinks he's in the right to do this, too. He's so narcissistic that he's made all of his robots sound like him and calls them his children. Even his own followers can get creeped out by them.
Not the first to be afeard of them, for their visages wrought to strike terror into the enemies of Callas, or those who might consider becoming enemies.
Well, and it might, for it near strikes terror into mine own heart.
But he doesn't care what they think anyway. He already sees himself as above the builder. He's fun, but there's still an underlying tragedy to him. I always wondered what happened to him to make him hate life that much. He probably got made fun of for his voice. I can get that. I had to take speech classes as a kid. But statistically, I shouldn't have been born, so I'm not complaining. Maybe he was so smart he couldn't relate to anybody, or some combination of stuff. Whatever it is, he's a huge asshole now. Garrett ends up teaming up with Victoria to stop him. She's taken over from the Woodsy Lord since he got tricked to death. While the Hammers dislike pagans, the Mechanists are outright genocidal towards them. An old enemy is a new ally once again. This adds on to the mythos of the series too. Last time the pagan ways were disabling things, but this time it's the builders. When it comes to nature versus civilization, you can't just wipe one out and let the other one go unchecked. Garrett has been keeping the balance whether he really wants to or not. The final mission is a trial of endurance. It's a large map and really feels like a test of your skills. What I hate is the beginning part where you have to do IKEA shit, which means gathering some parts up and assembling them into what you need. I hate doing this every single time. But then you have the real challenge. Jesus Christ, it's such a death maze. The Keepers didn't prepare me for this. Oh, that's right. It's a satisfying ending, and it teases another game to come. That did happen, but it would be under a new studio. Some of the old guard would return, but it's a very different game compared to 2 and 1. Still, Thief 2 is an excellent game that's well worth your time. It's easy to see why people swear the sequel is the better game. Even with its focus tightened in and some vastly better levels, I still personally prefer Thief 1. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure why. There's something about its atmosphere and supernatural story that I guess I find more appealing, which is saying a lot because I like Thief 2's elements so much. Even if you don't like the base game much, it's worth it for the fan missions. I feel a similar way about Doom 1 and 2. The game will be 69 cents for the next few days as the whole trilogy is still on sale.
Nice.
Next time I'll finish up the trilogy. This will take me a little longer. I have some sneaky upgrading to do and... Wait, what's happening?
Yo, payday music, what the hell?
I've got a...
Strange breaths of air.
I want to emphasize it's a great game in spite of those issues though. Mandalore definitely got that across, that it does look really fucking cool. Even though it has some like minor hiccups because of the rush development, which, you know, it's a tragedy every time you get a fucking really cool game and it had a rush development, and obviously the studio goes to the chopping block because we can never have good things. And like, Jesus Christ, it's a tale as old as time. And yeah, not much to say about this one. Looks great. I definitely need to like go back and play through it. And I am very curious about Thief 3 because it looks like an entirely different game, and from what Mandalore said, it kinda is. Like, I never knew I only really knew Thief 1, so I don't know the lore behind the studio, behind the actual story of all the 3 games and such. So very interesting to see all of this. And yeah, thank you for joining me. This will be all for today. Did a good number of videos, I think. Like covered those 3 videos and then those 2 longer streams. So yeah. gonna go grab myself something to drink. So yeah, next stream the following weeks, and we are back to watching whatever you guys recommended to me from this point forward. So yeah, again, thanks for being here, thanks for supporting the channel and being in the chat, and as always, see you in the next one. Thief 3 was one of those almost incredible titles. God damn. Like I know it's kind of a black sheep of the franchise. Like that's the only thing I really know about it, that it's not as highly regarded as 1 and 2. But yeah, excited to see it down the line. So yeah, look forward to that one. And yeah.